Hello and welcome to another lesson of Python programming for beginners. In this lesson, we will perform addition with two numbers. Those we will take the input. So initially we have performed the addition with hard-coded numbers. Now we will take the input from the user and then we will perform the addition. So let's see how we can do that. So first we will create a file add with input.py. So we have created a file here. Now we will perform the addition. Let's say print or I can say initially, or you can directly say, let's say x equals to input. I'll give a message directly. Let's say enter the number 1. Okay, I'll copy it. I'll say again, let's say instead of this, let's say it's z. Okay, so we'll say instead of z we will say y. Okay, so we will take two numbers as input, and now let's say z equals to x plus y. Okay, so x plus y. So this is how we will just execute this. Okay, and we can try that, but here we will face an issue here. Okay, here we will face a problem because this x and y will have the string input. Okay, so whenever we say input, whenever we use the input method, the input is always in string format. The input is always in string format. Okay, so input is always, let me repeat that. Okay, so input is always in string format. Okay, so we will have to convert it. That means we will have to typecast it, then only we can perform the addition. So as of now, if we say this is the let's say if I perform it like this, this is only both of them are strings, so we will get concatenation, we won't get the output. Okay, so let's try to check that. Let's say print if I say if I say z. Okay, so we will not get the output, we will get the concatenation. Okay, it will not perform the addition. Let's check that once so that we can understand the things. So here we will execute that. Let's say python add with input.py. Okay, so enter the number 1. Let's say it's saying so number 1, so I'll say 10 and enter number, again it's saying 1. That's my mistake. Okay, so let's say 20. Okay, so it's saying 1020. It's saying 1020. It has performed the concatenation, not the addition. Okay, so let's correct this. Let's write it little properly. Okay, so like this, and we'll give some space. Okay, so let's correct this. Now what we have to do is we have to typecast this. So let's say integer of x, and here again we will convert that into integer of y. Okay, so that's how we can just do that. Okay, and now if I print it, it will print the addition. So let's try that again. So if I print, let's say 10 and now the 20. Okay, so it's printing 30. So this time it has performed the addition. So hope we have understood why we need typecasting again, and how we can use those methods to perform the addition and all those things. So okay, so this is how we can just simply perform a small addition. This is just an example I just wanted to show you. Okay, because string is all means whenever you take input, so it is always in string format. Okay, so keeping that in mind, we'll have to convert them to integer or float. Okay, again best practice will always be to convert it into float. Okay, because you never know the value is in decimal point or what. Okay, so user may give it in decimal points as well. Okay, so user may pass the decimal values as well. So if I pass, let's say 10.5 and 20.5, okay, so it should print 31. It should print 31 now. Okay, so it's correctly adding it now. But if I used integer, if I had used the integer, it would have printed only 30, because it would have taken only integer part of it. Okay, so that's, again, you should always use float. Okay, as of the best practice, because you never know the what values user may feed in. Okay, so you should always use float. Okay, so that's again a thing. So I hope you have understood this, and see you in the next lesson.